Hi everyone, today I'm going to review the book The Diamond is Big as the Ritz by F. Scott Fitzgerald. So I read this book recently and it's a very short story which was written in the 1920s. So this story is based upon greed and how it kills us in the end, or it damages us in the end. So that's the moral of the story. So the story is about John T. Unger, who is the main character. So John T. Unger is studying in a boarding school in Boston, and every holiday, during the holidays, he just goes to one of his classmates' houses. So during this holiday, he decides to go to Percy's house. Percy invites him to his house, but Percy does not specify where exactly he lives. He just tells him that he lives somewhere in the south or west, I don't remember exactly. So he goes to Percy's house, and while on the way to Percy's house, Percy boasts that I have a diamond as big as the Ritz hotel. So initially, obviously, John T. Unger does not believe in these lies, but once he reaches Percy's house, he comes to know that Percy wasn't boasting and that it was actually true that they actually possessed a diamond as big as the Ritz, which was there, and it was the only unsurveyed land in the United States. And it seems that Percy's ancestry dates back to his grandfather, and his grandfather was a person who had accidentally walked upon this land and discovered that it had all of this diamonds and this big diamond, and he had realized that if anybody discovered about these diamonds and this big diamond, they would just steal the diamonds, and that he would become a pauper, and that's why he had decided to keep it a secret. And for that, he had killed many people. Any people who were coming close to the land were killed. Any air force or any airmen who came were killed, and he even killed his own brothers because his brother was an alcoholic and he didn't want his brother to spill their family's secret while being drunk. So Percy's father also carried on the same legacy, and he used to kill anybody who knew their secret. So Percy had two sisters, Kismin and Jasmine. So Kismin was the one who fell in love with John T. Younger when he came to their house, and John also fell in love with her, and this was a secret, and Percy's father was not having any knowledge of it. And then once, while speaking with Jasmine, John T. Younger comes to know that anybody who visits their house is killed because they know the secret of the house, of the diamond. And so Kisman tells him that Jasmine's friends had come to visit her, like one friend at a time, and they had stayed there for a few months, and then before they could leave, Percy's father had killed them. So then John asked her like if this is what his fate was also going to be, and she said that yes, it was going to be his fate. So he was very disgusted that she would fall in love with someone even after knowing that he was going to be dead. He was a dead man basically. And when he confronts her about it, she says that just because I know that everybody who I love is going to die doesn't mean that I'm not given the right to love anybody, and doesn't mean that I shouldn't be having any friends. And then suddenly people in aeroplanes start attacking the house. They start shooting and killing all the slaves which were there in Percy's house. Percy's father had also kept many Africans as slaves, and so all those people were killed by these men. And how these men had discovered the land is that one of Kisman's Italian teachers had escaped, and he had revealed the secret to the authorities, and they had sent these people to kill these people. So everybody had died by dawn except for Percy, Percy, Kisman, Jasmine, John T. Younger, and Percy's father and mother. So Percy's father and mother, along with Percy, they went, and Percy's father asked to the gods, like he gave a bribe to the gods that he would give them the biggest diamond in the world if they could just make all these people vanish. But God being the creator and owner of all the things in the world, rejected this bribe, and so um, Percy's father, Percy and Percy's mother went and blew up the whole mountain along with the diamond and the house and everything, because they didn't want all these things to go to outsiders. Even all the people, all the airmen, like all the people who had come in the aeroplanes also died, and nobody was left in the land except for Kisman, Jasmine and John T. Younger, who had run a bit farther away from the blast, and they escaped, but they were penniless. They didn't have any money, any prospects, but still they were alive, and so they escaped with that in mind. And so that's what the story is about, and I like the story. It was quite unique, but I think I preferred F. Scott Fitzgerald's other book that I read, which was I think The Great Gatsby. Yeah, I just forgot the name. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I think I preferred that book better, and I think that book is more famous than this one. And this is just a short story, and maybe that's why I didn't like it that much. But I just felt that some of the language in some places was difficult to understand, and some of the things were repetitive. Like they kept repeating that these people were enslaving everyone and killing everyone, and also it was somewhat of a sad story, and that's why I didn't like it that much. I think I rated it about 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, but overall I would recommend it if you're looking for a short classic story. It is a good one if you want to read something really short and classic, but also something unique and interesting. So that's it. Thanks.